Hi, Sharon Brennan here, Cottage Lane Stamper. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm so excited today to share with you one of the tools that Stamparatus has just come out with. Demonstrators and customers in December were able to reserve these through one of 3 windows, and I reserved mine for the first window, and I just got it on March 1st, a couple days ago. So anyway, there are other ones that are similar to this out there, but this one is above and beyond the other ones as far as features goes, and it's reasonably priced. I have tried 2 of them, and I can honestly say that this is my favorite, and you're going to see why in a little minute. It comes with 2 plates instead of 1, and they are removable like that. Just slide them in the slots, and it also comes with a foam pad that you use with your photopolymer stamps, and you remove that when you want to use your clear stamps or your red rubber stamps. And then it also, and when you store it, make sure you remove one of your plates or it will crack. It also has 2 earth magnets that are very strong. You want to make sure that when you're using it, you keep them separate. And it has 4 rubber feet to keep your unit from sliding around on you. And I'm going to show you a couple of the features that I absolutely love. We're going to start out with one of my favorite stamp sets, watercolor wings. And I like to put a little grid paper down when I'm using my photopolymer stamps. Even when I use my paper piercing mat, I'll put them down. And we're going to, I need to get my magnets out. There's 1. I have to be so careful. These are very strong. And 2, and I try to keep them separate. I know with my other unit, I would take them off and not thinking would set them right now next to each other, and then I got trouble because they're stuck together. And they are very strong, so make sure that you keep them separate. And we are going to use, let's see, like I said, watercolor wings. And I'm just going to place this down here, right there, with the smooth side up, and then press down to make it stick. And I'm going to use a little bit of Pool Party. I like to use my Stampin' Spots that you get with Paper Pumpkin, because otherwise if I use the full-size pads, and this is just me, you could be entirely different. And they're a little juicy. I tend to get it all over the clear plates. If that happens, you just use a little wet wipe and clean it off. Or a damp cloth, damp paper towel. Okay, I've got that one stamped up. I remove that. And then this is my favorite part here. You can line these up. Let's see if I can get this. My head not in the camera. Line these up more precisely with your Stamparatus and press it down. And then I'm going to use one of my favorite colors from one of the in colors this year. It is Lemon Lime Twist, and I love this color combination that I'm using too. I don't know if I said that. That's Pool Party there. And we're going to set that aside and close this. And I seem to be getting a little, that is entirely my fault, a little extra ink on there. And remove that one. And then for the final, more detailed one, you're going to want, when you're using your stamps, this 3-step stamps, you start with the lightest color for your background and your medium color for your less detailed one, and then for your most detailed one, you use a darker color. So for this layer, I am going to use Bermuda Bay. Like I said, this is my favorite color combination. And close that, and see I got a little ink on there, but it doesn't get on my paper. Remove that. I'm going to clean this off because it got a little juicy. Then I'm going to use my body here, and I need to line that up. There. I think you're going to absolutely love this one. I bought the more expensive one, and I love this one much more. Not just because it's Stampin' Up, because I honestly think that you're going to love all the extra features. So we're going to use a little, I think, Bermuda Bay for that. Have to be a little careful here. Just gonna try to use, I always get ink on my hands, so try to use the edge of it so I don't juice up everything. Clean my hands off there. And stamp that down. There. I didn't get it lined up very well. And that's entirely my fault. And then I'm going to use the little antenna. If I can get it off my fingers. Stamp that in gray. There. Isn't that beautiful? I just love this stamp set and this color combination. And you're going to love it for your 2 or 3 step stamping. It's going to be great. I'll show you one of my favorite things to do with this. Put my magnets there, and I am going to use the Amazing You stamp set from the Celebration. And oops, I need to put it upside down. And I like to put my hand under there so I can see the grid that's on the plate. And I'm going to line it up right there and hope I'm getting it straight. That looks straight. And I just love this effect. It's so much fun. Ink this up in some Bermuda Bay. Close the lid. Press it down. Here's the amazing part. You take this down, move it, pull it out, move it down a notch, press it down again, pull it up, take it out, put it down, press it one more time, and look at, you have this ombre effect. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. I'm sure you can think of a lot more ideas to use this with. So I'm going to place my U right here. I can pull this out. You can leave it there if you want, but I'm just going to pull it out and stamp that up with some Bermuda Bay. Stamp that. And if you wanted to, you could go back and re-ink and make it a little darker. Now, that's something you can't do when you're just stamping with your clear blocks. Even if you're using photopolymer, sometimes it's hard to get it right on top of there. Then I'm going to use this flower, and I can line it up and put it there. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Blends for this. And when you use your Stampin' Blends, make sure you use the Memento ink to stamp with. Because otherwise, when you use the regular archival inks, they will bleed because they are alcohol markers. I'm going to stamp this. There. And then I'll finish this card off later and post it on my blog. Let's see. Oh, another thing I love to use this with is in the fall, I do a lot of craft fairs, and I make up these mini calendars. And it's a lot of repetitive stamping. So if you're making card sets, a lot of card sets for family or church or whatever, or to sell at a craft fair, you can use this to stamp over and over and over again. Excuse me. I have Sjogren's, so my mouth gets a little dry from now and then. So I can stamp over and over. So what I could actually do, let's see, if I had, let's say I was going to do this one. I'll pull this out here. What I could do, and I always have to make sure that it's above the name of the month. So what I could do is I can put like the houses on, clean this off, it's got a little ink on it. I could put the houses on this plate here. Then I could flip it around and put the Christmas trees on this one. And then I could go and put the Santa on this one. So let me just show you how that works. Okay, I'm going to use a set from that same set that's on there. It's from Hearts Come Home. I believe it's still in the catalog. I'll have to check that. I'm not sure. But I went and got one of my calendars, and I'm going to place it here. I have my little two magnets, really too close for comfort. I'm going to place another one there to hold that down. So I could take my little houses. Let's see which ones. All three of them. And I'm going to place them. So I'm going to place this one here. And this one here. And I can move them down a little bit. And this one here. And I will shut the lid on that. Then I can take it like this, flip it around, and I can put the little Christmas trees where I want them. Well, first let's stamp these so I have some point of reference here. The little house came off. He's a little crooked. Sometimes I get my decals crooked too. So let's do those in, I don't know, pool party. Let's do these little houses in pool party. I do love this set. This is such a cute set for Christmas. Or anytime you use it, you could use it actually for a new home too. So press that down. And oops, oh no, that one didn't get inked enough. Oh no, let's do it over again. How are we ever going to line that up properly? I don't know. It's a problem. See, that's a problem I've had when I've been doing my calendars. Voila, as Frenchie would say. Then I'm going to take these little trees, put them there. I almost did it again, upside down. And put these on here, and we'll ink those up in a little pear pizzazz, I think. Like pear pizzazz. I'm not sure why. I just like it. Oh no, my little tree came loose. But that's okay. We're just going to put them there. and put him there and press down. Make sure I get it nice and snug. Oh dear, they didn't get inked up enough. Oh, especially that little one. And if we want one tree darker for an effect, you can re-ink that one tree. Isn't that great? This one needs a little bit more ink too. I'm going to ink them both. There. Wunderbar. Then I could flip it around, take this one out, flip it like this, and I can put little Santa on there. Where are you, Santa? Let's see. There you are. Put you there. Put this here. This is another one of the features I love about this. And we are going to do him in basic black. There. And press him down. So you see how cool it is? I mean, I can do this one, and then I can do this one, and I can flip it around and do the trees. And I don't have to worry about lining them up. As long as I have my paper in the same place, we're good to go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I know you're going to love this tool. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be yours, and you can buy all these supplies at my store, Sharon Brennan, that's BRENNAN, .stampinup.net, and I will put it down at the bottom of the screen for you. And I'll also put the colors that I used on my blog, and I'll put this video on my blog too, as well as on my YouTube channel. My blog is cottagelanestamper.stampinup. I'm sorry, that's wrong. cottagelanestamper.blogspot.com, and my YouTube channel is under Cottage Lane Stamper also. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be yours. And thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate all my loyal subscribers. Oh, one more thing before I go. I wanted to mention that during the month of March 2018, I will be, for everyone who places an adult order over $50 before shipping and handling, will receive a free gift from me, and they will also qualify for something from the Celebration catalog, which runs through March 31st. So, and they have 2 different levels this year. This Amazing You, oh, look at my dirty, inky hands. Anyway, this Amazing You you could get for a $50 order, or if you have a $100 order, you can get the level 2 and get both the thinlets and the, I'll show you what they look like, the thinlets and the stamp set. There. Aren't they gorgeous? Anyway, I just wanted to mention that before I sign off. Thanks again for stopping in. I appreciate your my loyal subscribers, and take care and God bless.